for Jackie Chan Adventures for the Game Boy Advance, and I forgot to change the title of my Twitch stream. Gosh dang it, I've done it again. Alright. Where is it? That's more like it. Alright. Oh, I know where all these improvements can be made now. About half a doubt in my mind. Okay, and the hotkeys are... Okay, there we go. Okay. Well, might as well just get started right away. There we go. Good starting point so far. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's see. Just need to make sure I get those throws pretty immediately. Yeah, working an isometric scale can be a bit tiring. Okay. Do I? Oh, that's right, yep. Okay. I should be able to advance now? No, not yet. If they're off screen, just... Yeah. Yeah, oh, hey, hello. Come here, buddy. I'm gonna pick you up and throw you on the ground. Yeah. That's the solution to my problem in this game. Alright. Okay, and easy enough. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Down you are. Down and one more. Yep. Doesn't get much easier than that. Okay. You been unruly enough? Alright. Yeah. Let's do this. It's so easy to shield into, like, picking up the opponent, because it doesn't take much effort. Alright. Can we make this happen? Oh, yeah, that's right. Easy enough. Easy, easy solution to that problem. Okay. So we need to punch this guy before we can pick him up. Okay. Yeah. That's good. Alright. We haven't had to pick up any health drops just due to the nature of the game so far. Alright. Where? Buddy. Okay. There we go. I haven't had to do anything terribly stupid yet. Okay. Yeah. The game does not allow you to, oh, yeah, there he is. Okay. Take one punch and we should be just fine. There we go. Didn't take terribly long to get through that. Okay. You wouldn't believe how easy it is. Whew, yes, alright. Shouldn't be a terribly long time. Okay. Please, let me pick her up. Okay. No free range yet. Okay, where he be? Yep, there he is. There he is. Let's, that should be, yeah, that's, yeah. That should do it, I think? Oh, that's right. One more tough guy. Or two, maybe? Oh, yeah, I am. There's the other one. Is that enough? Should be. Okay. Alright, well, we need that. Yeah. Just, okay, we got the boss coming up soon. Okay. Yeah, throw him down there. All right. Alright. So this section's not easy. It's actually the hardest part of the game, probably, early game-wise. I would consider it the most challenging just due to a couple of things. The robots are not particularly forgiving, and you need to outrange them in every instance. Otherwise, you're basically, yeah. You need some, like, sort of, long-range solutions. And in this case, a kick is gonna just do the job most of the time. That's not to say it's perfect, but also, jumps are a blind leap of faith half the time, so, you know. You need to sort of have an idea of what you're doing going into each of the areas, and sometimes it can result in some really stupid execution. So the key with these sections is not to overthink it and just to go for the kick. Because the robots won't actually block anything you do. You know, very strange mechanic of the game. I don't know why. It just happens to be a thing that you can do. Yeah. It's not even half bad way to combat each of the robots. Yeah. You don't need to think it that much through. Okay. So course B is a little bit harder. Unfortunately, I have to sort of roll out of the way. See, if you stay at a safe distance, you'll be able to continue getting pummeling attacks, which is very important. So the important thing is you don't want to die. There we go. Okay. So we got hit by one laser, but that should be okay. I think, yeah. As long as we pick up this, all right. Yeah. So sometimes this simple solution is to kick, and then to kick again. Yeah. Easy, easy step. Also, yeah, the game does not tell you to go down here, but you have to do it regardless. It's really easy to get confused in all turns with that one. Alright. We'll see if this guy comes forward. He might not. I think he prefers to stay within the confines of the laser space. Yeah. That's what I thought would happen. Okay. Fortunately, I can just sort of group them together. That's the key thing getting through this section, is not really... It's really just brains, not, like... In every other level, it would be brawn, but... Okay. Just need to stay alive long enough. Let's see. Can I get a throw on this one? Okay, that's one life down. Shouldn't be a terrible problem to have. Okay. Yeah, the flying kick should do the deal. Alright. Alright. Not bad. Good time save so far. Alright. So, of course, to get them back in, you just kind of have to throw them, pick them up again. You don't want them to fall too far off the background, otherwise you're just going to be forced to, Oh, no kidding. Okay. Great. Well, we're down one life. So, I think at some point or another, I'm going to intentionally opt to lose the last life at a certain point in time, but... Again, the solution to all my problems is just to kick if they're too far off distance. Easier solution. Okay. Strange. Okay. Yeah, CPU mechanics can be unruly at times. Okay. Yeah, we should be fine now. There we go. That's more like it. Alright, not bad. Good time save so far. Okay. We need to reel this guy in. Ooh, yeah, that's right. Money. And now we just throw this guy mindlessly. Bam. Now we got some more guys. Alright. Hopefully that should... Yeah, that was it for him. Okay. Really easy way to get rid of those guys. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Done that a few times before on accident. So, my GameCube controller, the pause buttons are also the same as the select buttons. No particular reason as to why, it just is. I wouldn't think too much of it. Okay, we lure them in. Okay, good deal. And then continue to throw them. Yep. Oh, that's always... Okay. Yep, throw that guy. If we can throw the guys, it'll be like one stage hit. And that's really important. Okay, that's alright. Alright, where are the other guys? Oh, there they are. Alright, so this is a really nice mechanic, because you can just throw them away. I don't know why that's a thing that they allow you to do, but... it just is. Now, with the heavier guys, you can't throw them off. You can hope for RNG to, like, pick them... to kick them off the other side, but it's so difficult to land every time, so I just opt to kick them for safety strats, and yeah, hope for the best. And then I can just do this. Yeah, and that's the end of them. Oh, there's more, actually. JK. That... Okay. There's quite a few of these guys, actually. Oh, yep, forgot about that. Okay. First time loss. Okay. It'll probably be worth keeping on going, even though I'm going to lose a substantial amount of time, probably, in the process. Okay. Yeah. Alright. As long as I can quickly, fight my way through this section. Okay, can I get some cooperation from you guys? Thank you. That'd be very much appreciated. Oh, gotta make up for lost time now. So, I'm gonna need to, sort of throw again, refresh the throw. I'm not sure if there's another one coming up. Okay. Yeah, there is. Just wanted to make sure. Alright. Throw that guy. Okay, we're gonna need to make sure that I somehow maintain a, Dang it, okay. Big heavy guy's not giving me good time right now. None of this will matter as long as Victoria Harbor and, okay, that's a solution. Actually, I didn't even consider that for the life of me. Oh, that's right, big heavy guy. Come down here. Or don't. This should have been an easy section, but I kind of screwed over in the process. Okay, this way. I'm gonna try to remediate for all the time losses. Okay. This should be okay. Stop that. Strongman. Oh, the strongmen are the worst. They are just powerful. They can't be lifted. You gotta hope that you're not too stupid during that whole cycle. Okay. Goodness gracious. Alright. This is my chance. Oh, never mind. Okay, well. That's only lightly annoying. What's more annoying is the fact that I'm just down this much. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Okay. Can I throw that again? Guess I can't. Can I... Oh, yeah, that's right. This is where I fell down in terms of the time. Okay. Alright. Okay. Can I, honestly, though? Okay, can I not fall off this time? Thanks, I guess? This is not looking too good, though. Glitching games helps, I guess? I don't know. Goodness gracious, I'm gonna do what I think I'm gonna do. Alright. Alright, well. Yeah, we're down time-wise. That death cost me a lot. It should be okay. Alright, such an easy solution for such a stupid problem. Okay. That should effectively, yeah. Gotten rid of the problem, yeah. I've still got plenty of time to save here as well. Oh, you punched me off too. That's dastardly. Gotta love the way this game operates sometimes. Just like a mostly take system. And sometimes the game is just like, nope. What was that you said you wanted to do? I'm gonna do the opposite. Alright. Where'd they be? Oh, that's right. They gotta... Oh. Okay. They are... These goons are the most annoying. Are they done? I think they're done? Yeah. Alright, that's part 1. We still got the big glowy robot of madness. Where they be? Okay. Yeah, you gotta respawn them back in, otherwise they'll just hang off camera, and you can't have that. Just not a good look. Okay, we need to spawn them back. Alright. Yeah, that's enough of yow. Alright, throw you off. When it comes down to it, sometimes throwing them is just the best solution. Alright, and like that. That's the end of that ninja phase. I think we can jump up this way? No, we cannot. Alright, glad I know that now. I have no clue where this leads me, but I know this much. I need to be here at some point. What am I doing wrong? Okay. Sometimes there's no indication as to where you're supposed to go. And the game is not giving me any indication of where I am in the quadrant. Oh, there it is. Okay. There it is. Where am I supposed to be? Am I supposed to be there? Oh, that's subtle. Okay, come down here. Buddy, you know, never liked this section. Alright. Yeah, now that's problematic. Will I save any time in the long run? Doesn't look much like it now, does it? Thanks, I guess? Alright. Thanks for the, oh, gotta love when the beat-em-ups don't give you what you want. Alright. Not that the game is supposed to give you what you want. Alright. What am I doing wrong? There we go. Not bad. Alright. This is the one where I lost a lot of time. Alright, come over here, buddies. Okay, never mind. You're no longer my buddy. take it all back. Alright. Yeah, no, definitely not a buddy. Off we are. Great. Throw him. Throw him. Oftentimes, the most rational solution is just to throw stuff at them. And it happens to work pretty well most of the time. In this case, it'll work here, too. Yep, alright. Getting those quick throws is really important. Down he goes. Okay. Such can be the struggle of this game. Alright. Also, traveling off of ledges is wildly inconsistent. Don't ask me why, it just is. Alright, big guys coming up. Alright. Alright. Kind of unbelievable how they got priority on the kick. Don't know how that's a possibility, but, you know, it just is, I guess. Okay. Good deal with that one. The strong guy's not going to take too much more on me to destroy it. There we go. Yeah. You'll love to see it. Oh, wait. You know what I need? It's probably up there. Never mind. I will not have anything on the inside. Unfortunately, that leaves me very vulnerable. Okay. Oh yeah. Fist of Fury. Obviously that's not it, but that's just the nickname I give it. Alright. So it's just important to go back and forth. And getting those fists as quickly as possible is really important. No, okay, alright. I'm annoyed mildly by the fact that I can't quite kick those open. Oh, nice, okay. Alright, that should work nicely. That works very well. They provide good broad range rep. If you can get broad range weapons, yeah. If you can get broad range weapons, it really helps to make the chore of getting through these enemies a little bit easier. All right, take that out. Okay, that should be the first wave. Second wave coming up real soon. All right. Pick him up. Get the next three. There we go. That's easy way to get rid of the big baddies. All right. All right. The easy way to get them is to do three series of attacks. Get the throws. There we go. Not bad. Pretty decent so far. Again, these big, strong guys are gonna persist. We just want to pummel them down with more big guys. There we go. And like that, we easily get rid of the very dastardly big guys, and we don't have to worry about them in that instance. Oh, that's it. See, with the Game Boy Advance, you can't always tell 100% where the enemies are, and sometimes you have to, Alright. That's good. Alright, there should be one more wave left to go. Yeah. I knew that much was true. Unfortunately, having no weapons in this one is definitely a lot harder. The broad range weapons help in general. Alright. Okay, really? Buddy. Sometimes these CPUs will just be super dodgy, and there's, like, no good way to deal with it. Yeah, if you can capture them within the outside confines, that's really good. Otherwise, having to draw them back in is certainly a strat. Alright, this is actually a really good grouping. Yeah, that was a good grouping. There's one more to go. Okay. If I can get this guy... There we go. Oh, that makes my job easier. Yeah, you can just easily pummel these guys down just by hitting those punches. And there's one more guy, I believe. Okay, can we group them in? That's also another good place to hit them up. We're near the end of the train level, I do believe as much. Okay. Okay, we need to draw these guys in. Get all the minions. Okay, I don't know if that's the end of that level. No, that's not. Well, I should have guessed as much. Nice, got the roundhouse kick. That does not often happen. Alright, throw him. Should that be the end? Yeah, no, that's not. But we're getting close. Alright, we need to draw these guys in. Get the Yakuza Tufts. Alright. This is a really easy way to deal with them. Get the last one. Yeah. Yo, that was good. All right. All right. Alright, I should be able to manage this. Or not. Okay, well, that's fine. Get me out! Alright. Dude, getting teamed up like this can be really bad. Getting them caught in a stun lock. Again, because this boss works very strongly off of a stun lock sort of things. There we go. Oh, good time save so far. Alright. We'll save there. Another difficult place. This one is not difficult for the same reasons as the other levels. It's because there's steps, and steps are not good. Very bad. Also, these guys are here now, which is the worst possible consequence. And we have to get rid of them ASAP, because they have ninja stars, and ninja stars are basically stun lock. Okay? Yeah, you don't want to see why. Okay, good deal. Okay. Yeah, that should allow me access. Should be able to get the throw down. Okay. Everything's gonna really hinge on me getting a good hit on the boss at, like, many intervals. Which is not an easy feat, especially because so as you can see, I just sort of opted to let the enemies spawn slightly outside the door, because in this case, throwing is faster, quite a bit faster. Alright, good deal. See, at this point, it's just easier to... Okay, good. There was only one ninja star that time. That could have ended so much worse than you think. Good deal. Alright. Alrighty. Gotta get them in. So I actually do a bit of a throwing back and forth. There we go. Easily dispose of this guy. And then finish the last with a bunch of roundhouse kicking. Very good. Alright. There's a couple more. Alright. Just had to pick one of them up at least once. There. You'll love to see it. Alright, and then we just gotta spawn them back in. Throw once, throw it twice, throw it 3 times, and he's gone. Couple more to go. Alright, gotta do that 4 more times. If I can get the proper grouping, it can be just 4 at most. Okay. Gold Boy did not allow me to go for that. Appropriately as such. Alright. Sometimes the guys will block, and, you know, that just happens sometimes. Okay. Okay, I need to stay on. In this instance, I do not want to do anything else. Okay. And now for a very difficult boss. Alright. 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 Please, yeah. Alright. Ow. Okay, alright. Yeah, that's problematic. Alright. Okay. Oh dear. Alright. I should be fine now. So I can just dodge the whole time. And that's the easiest way to get out of this trouble. Again, variety in the attacks is actually really important with this sort of enemy, because you can just basically link a bunch of attacks together to continue getting damage, whereas scroll attacks would not really be the approach for this boss. So you're going to be chaining a combination of kicks and punches, and if you're lucky, you can get some special attacks in between. I don't totally count on it though. I was on one last hit, too. It's fine. I'm gonna have a really good time save for this one. Should be really good. So you can see, I can just continue to dodge mindlessly. Alright. There we go. That was really good. Alright. Alright. Now we're on some serious time save. But the first thing we need to do is actually get back to a full set of 3 lives, because it'd be really bad for me to be stuck in this position. Okay. Come over here, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna have this guy spawn over this way. There we go. Yep, thanks. Oh, boy. May have not been my best decision. Alright. There we go, okay. And okay, first starting points. You have to be kind of careful over here. Alright, so let's throw this guy away. And this guy as well. This way. Yeah, that's how we do it around these parts. So the easy solution is, of course, to throw that. Take this guy, throw him this way. Also throw this guy. And if you'll cooperate, yeah, never mind. Yeah, he ain't gonna cooperate. We'll take some extra points. Just for good showing. Alright, so yeah, we'll throw him too. There's more enemies. Yeah. We can just kick them off like this. It's really the easiest method to get out of this one without having to, like, really, Okay, that's enough of that. Alright, well, I don't know what you're doing over there, but you were over there, I know that much. Sometimes these enemies can just... they'll spawn in the weirdest of places. Alright, we need to spawn this way. Okay, thank you. Please, if you will. Yeah. Good riddance. Sometimes these enemies can just cause me grievances like no other. This is a risky one. There we go. Good grouping. And we should be on our way forward. Alright. Okay. So what I'm going to need to do is I need to get a couple throws. Can I, yeah. Can I get this guy? I can get this guy. And I can just throw him down there. No big deal. Not difficult. Just need to, sort of, alright. So throwing them down the stairs is actually not fast. It's actually faster just to throw them from side to side. And in that way we can just sort of save on airtime. And in this case it's actually easier just to continue to throw them and just never stop throwing. That is the way we do it around here. Alright, another jump. Okay, let me throw you. Thank you. I do appreciate your kind gesture. And he jumped. Alright. Sometimes they'll just glitch out and decide to jump. No clue as to why they do that. I don't know if it was just an oversight in the game. But it's what they do. So I suppose it's their get-up attack, I guess. In this instance, it's actually just easier to, There we go. Alright, is there any more of them? Yeah, there is. Of course there is. There's always more. There we go. A few more left. Where's that bad? Last guy. Seriously. Why is he up there? This is a bit outrageous. Okay, there he is. Sometimes they'll just despawn randomly off for no particular reason. I don't have anything to say about it other than it's no fun. Okay, this is opportunity? Yep, okay. Good deal. Oh, yeah. Such a good opportunity, too. We can easily just get rid of an overwhelming grouping of people by doing that. Love a little party trick. It is one of the most useful set of party tricks as well. Yep, alright. Alright. We need to get these guys... There we go. Alright, let's get them downstairs. Can we? They'll come downstairs. They will. Just, I'll make them go downstairs. Alright. Can I? If you don't mind? There. Huh. Okay. Sometimes you just need to, respawn and despawn them. It ends up being a very useful technique that we can use to, okay. Yeah! Alright. Alright. Okay, sometimes you just have to respawn by rolling back off. Okay. Can we get this? Alright. Alright. Ah. Yeah, yo, that was a good split. Now we're getting to the thing that haunts me the most. It's this nice little segment here called Victoria Harbor. And the reason it is so challenging and daunting is because there's boats, and we can fall off them at any point. And unlike other levels, it requires you to travel upwards. And in cases such as these, you want to opt to sort of punch them the other way, as opposed to punching them towards the ocean. I don't know, that doesn't quite make sense to some of you. It'd be like, why'd you do that? In this instance, because we're at the other side, isometrically speaking, but we can just sort of do this. Lovely little party trick. And throw him off? Okay. Alright. Very unfortunate. Big guy's just gonna give me some misery. Alright. This is where things can get very difficult, and you have to sort of hold back, not doing anything stupid. Okay. We need to hope this works. There we go. Alright. Anything to get the advantage. There we go. that is such a good way to save on time, and yeah, it's great. I'll say that much. Okay, red guy giving me some trouble. Red ninja. Not being fun for me. Alright. If we're lucky, I can just throw these ninja star guys and they will not give me trouble. But that is not always true. Alright. Alright, so, there we go. Take this guy. Into the ocean you go. Alright. Easy enough. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is why I'm afraid of this stage. It is always, throwing things that makes things scary. Okay. Can I get rid of him? Alright. That was very scary. I'm just gonna opt to do this the normal way. That worked out very nicely. Yeah, those scary little segments there where you can be given an opportunity to just roll around. Alright. Good deal. And open this up. Alright. Alright. Unfortunately, you cannot carry them from boat to boat, which would be very good if I, had a... Alright. So getting these groupings of 4 out of the way can just be a little annoying. Once you get 1 or 2 of them, the last 2 generally are easier. You can get the stun lock on the kicks. Okay. Okay. Huh. We're almost there. Okay. Yeah! That's better. Okay, hopefully we can just very quickly deal with these guys. What's really important is that I do not die in this segment, because if I do, it's trouble. This area alone takes an upwards of like 3 to 4 minutes each lost attempt. Maybe 5? Okay, I've had worse happen to me. I'm a bit thrown off, but it's nothing terribly devastating yet. I just prefer that I don't do that again. Alright. Okay, this should be fine. Oh, great. What to do about this? That ain't good. So I don't know what the heck to do about this. Yeah, no. That was very unfortunate, How'd you get up there? Doesn't matter. You're gone. Alright, yeah. Unfortunately, the game got the better of me, and, I had a really fairly quick go through there. Unfortunately, throwing was not such a good idea at the last section. Unless I throw closer to the inside, in which case I can avoid the, disastrous results of having to hit the guys on the way out. Because, like, you only have 3 lives in total. You can't get 4. And if you, get the unfortunate circumstance of having to do that... And so, Victoria Harbor remains imperfect. Okay. If it only has 1 loss in here, that'll be fine. I just hate the fact that it ended this way. It had like 3 deaths last time, I think. So I've had far worse under certain things. Unfortunately, these bosses are by no means easy. Okay. Those guys gave me a bit of trouble. You gotta be careful of how you move around in the stages. Again, I nearly fell off multiple times already, so... yeah, you have to be careful for jumps. You wanna make sure that you're for sure guiding first. Otherwise, you're just gonna... Okay. It's far from over, but things are better than they were before. Even though it looks like I'm a bit frustrated with the way this split's going, it's because I could have gotten that perfectly on the first try. And then there may be more in the discussion books, aside from the already good pace that I'm on right now. Okay. What am I gonna do about that? Okay. I don't know why they do that sometimes. It just is. It's very annoying, I will say that much. Yeah, let's just throw him, no big deal. Alright. Again, these guys are not difficult to destroy, it's just when they start ganging up on you, then it gets difficult. Okay, I think we're back to where we were before. Even though, I was close to the boss as well. I knew this was gonna be an issue stage. I just did not know how much of an issue it was gonna be. Okay. Got some really stupid positions that I'm being stuck in. And these guys are actually getting their throwing stars really good right now. It's, I would call it start RNG as well as positional RNG. Because you never know what you're going to get. Sometimes they'll just go to the edge and then the run just basically curtains. Okay, alright, that's enough of that. I got surrounded in the most inconvenient of places. Normally I can just pick them up. Okay, that was alright. Still a bit, disappointed with how that grouping goes. I think I can sweep this one out without too much damage being taken. Although that's gonna really depend on me getting these last couple of hits. Okay. Let's just throw him off. I don't need him around. And we'll throw them off as well. Those are safe ones to throw. Cannot say the same for everyone other than the one that I've... Okay. Okay, we need to... For the sake of my sanity, we'll throw them away. Oh yeah. Kind of forgot about that guy. Okay. We're not throwing him there because there's a platform over there. That's fine. Alright. Alright, now we need to be worried about this section here because of what happened last time. Okay, that worked out alright, I guess. Jump, jump, jump. Okay. Yeah, that's the biggest worry. So either throw them to the inside or throw them really far to the outside. And then you kind of have to... Yeah. That's cool. Alright. Are there a few more? Yeah, there's always more. It's just annoying when I lose the first life. Alright. Should be fine. Or not. Okay. Well, that's cool. Great. Great! How'd you get there? Oh. Can I get over the... Okay. The game is mercy. Okay. Really? Can I just, Thank you. Oh my gosh, that was actually almost really bad. I swear you, throw me for it. Unfortunately, the hits that they take are really big hits, too. I have to figure out how to properly handle all these bosses. Because I know there's a better way to handle them. It's just that... Okay, one more hit should do it. Okay, never mind. There we go. So, we have a sub 2 potential in our hands. It could have been better, but the fact that we're here in the first place should tell you how pretty good I feel about this in general. Okay. Pretty okay so far. It's far from perfection, but what is perfect anyways? Alright. Down you go. And also you. And also, maybe you? There we go. Soldier Boy, tell him. There's another guy. Of course there is. Yeah. Oh, those heavy guys can be annoying. Fortunately, I have the power of... I don't know, martial arts? Yeah, let's just say that. Okay, throw this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, don't scratch your head at me. You know what you did. This way, buddy. Okay. That'll do. Oh, you blocked it too. That's something. It's most certainly something. I don't know if that's the end of that. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, they are quite the guys. Okay. Can I get him in that position? All right. That's fine. There's like one more grouping. No. That's actually it. All right, cool. Can't complain. Okay, buddy, that's enough of that. Okay, that's the first puzzle. Coming up here, we need to hit all three of these. Otherwise, the train will not move for us. Don't ask me why, it's just something I did not figure out in my first playthrough, of course. You know, silly me, thinking that I knew what I was doing. Alright, cool. That's one. There should be some big guys. Okay. Alright, throw this guy, and... Okay. What? Why? I wasn't even sure where the heck I was in all of that. Alright. Kind of a difficult place. Yeah, I have to sort of, this is a thing where the game is just, like, have fun. Okay. Well, if that's the only death, I'm okay with it, I guess. I guess I can deal. It doesn't make me happy that I fell all the way. Rather, I'm just going to take it as a sign that things will be better next time. I'm alright. Okay. I don't know why you're there, but I won't even in any way question it, just because of the way this game has been so far. Alright. Big boy. Can we get him? Alright. No. Alright. This way. Yeah, the grouping is important, but it's also important to note how I'm handling half of this. Alright. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw this. Yeah. Alright. Him. There should be one more major grouping left to go, and then we're gonna throw some rocks at them. I'm not sure why we're picking rocks, but... Alright. Whoa, I almost, rolled off the stage again. Fortunately, I did not roll to the side, so, any consequences I would have suffered from going that way were, fortunately alleviated. I've seen worse. Okay, big dude. Need to deal with him. Good deal. Alright. I think that should be the end of those guys. Alright. But not the end of these guys. Once you know the movements through this area, you'll feel a lot less nervous having to go through this area. Navigation can be really daunting at first, because, you know, you're not sure how the area works in this game. Okay. And that's the first time I've actually died to this section, so... As embarrassing as it is, it does not often happen that way, so... Good deal. We got a second set of trains to solve soon enough. I'm not sure. Okay, yeah. Do a lot of throwing. And in certain instances, we really like to group them in certain areas. Okay. Good section there. I'm not sure how to deal with this. You know what? I have my solution. Yakuza toughs. They do not stand a chance against walls. Okay, that's enough of that. I don't know why these guys do that sometimes. Sometimes they'll just they'll be those guys. I think that's enough of that section. Yeah, it is. Alright. We have one more main section to go, and that'll lead us up to the final part of the game. Where are these guys? Oh, that's right. There they are. Okay, that's the first grouping. We need to throw this there. Yep. Alright, throw them that way. And throw him. Yep. One more time. Beautiful. Okay, I got lucky there. I could have very easily... Okay. What am I doing? Ah, that was a poor grouping, but... Okay. I'm just gonna opt to punch him off screen. It's a pretty safe approach, and it generally works well every time. Okay. Seriously, this shouldn't be much of an issue. As long as I can get the grouping, okay. Alright. Ah! One more. Alright. Yes! That's good. Ooh, we're on a good pace now. It's not a world record pace. The world record is like 1 hour, 20 minutes or something like that. Exactly. I'm pretty sure of that much. So we have a lot we can improve here. I know that much. Okay, that's the first part. Yep. Grab that. Then we got some Yakuza Toughs coming up soon. The Yakuza Toughs are when we get through the prison. This last level is Alcatraz. It's considered the last full level in the game, and there's a couple of things that we have to worry about, and that's keeping all our vitality for Shenbu. Otherwise, that's going to be a tough fight. what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, wait, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Okay, that took a while. Sometimes these, bug eyes guys, I'm gonna call them bug eyes. They are really bug eyes. Okay. Oh, okay, that's cool. Sure, why not? Oh, that's right, these guys. So it's the important thing is to have them grouped slightly outside of the door so that they don't fall behind it, per se, but just slightly outside of the door. So you can continuously get pummels and kicks as a means to, like, sort of, deal with them. And then, of course, you learn proper groupings. And that really does help immensely. So there's a puzzle coming up. Yeah, there's a nearby puzzle. I'm gonna just simply hit it with a roundhouse kick. Okay, so now that the puzzle is on, we can just keep on taking care of these guys. Throw a chair at them. Okay. I don't even think you have to fight these guys, but I just did it regardless. I don't know. Something in my mind was like, maybe I do, maybe I don't. Okay. Oh, good. Making it up there was the hardest part. You don't know what can happen sometimes. Okay. That was a hard section. Whether you believe that or not is up to you. Alright. What we can do is we can just do that guy. So it's actually just efficient to stay the distance here, and it will result in a really quick, easy, relatively swift for its worth. throw. Alright, so there's a couple more ninjas. Yep. Throw them. Sometimes before you can get a throw, sometimes it's just better to, and then, of course, you can just lead it up into a bit of a stun lock. So in this game, I like to think there are stun locks, just a sort of way to continue getting attacks. And that's really at your own discretion. You can sort of pick the stun locks for what you will. Okay, big bad guy's coming up soon enough. So I'm gonna have to, okay, I'm gonna have to sort of... That's fine. As long as I don't lose more than one. Alright. Okay, can I get this? That should be good. Alright. Alright. Alright, so what we can do is we can throw this guy. Oh, never mind. Guess I can't throw that guy. Alright. Well, that's fine. It's not like I ever had a fun time with this fight anyways. Alright. Well. It's hard to tell where Shenbu is versus where you are. And you just get very confused location-wise. So you kind of have to, like, sort of hope that you're aiming at the right place. There we go. You'll get it better when you go through it more. So what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to sort of get a consistent hit. Sometimes you can't always get that. Okay. Alright. Let's see. That's fine. Alright, can we throw this guy? Guess we can't. Alright, well, we got one more life to deal with. Hopefully we don't have to use it. You have to use that extra additional game over, but you never know. Sometimes it is what it is. Okay, yep. That's fine. I'm still gonna get the goal that I was looking for. Unfortunately, there's not a really good way to handle this fight, because I don't have a good, like, sense of how this works. Okay, I got some much more consistent damage there. Okay. We're getting closer to the end. Where the heck is he in perspective to all this? Right. Okay, seriously? Can we... Or not. Okay. This is a tough segment in general, so... Can I get the groundswell? Or not? Yeah, okay, that works out nicely. Okay, time's gonna be one. Oh, good deal. New PB. By a pretty long shot, too. I'm pretty happy with how that went. Yeah. I don't have too much else to say other than good run. Good improvement. Again, Victoria Harbor could be even faster. All these levels could probably be relatively faster. I'm gonna be more or less investigating into that. So... But, yeah. There you go. New fast time. Again, still got another 20 minutes worth of time save that I can find here and there and everywhere. Yeah. So I guess the time save is all going to be really in Shenbu, Alcatraz, Siberia, the Mayan Temple, and to a certain extent, a few of the other levels. Yeah, I could have had the sub 140 right away, but couldn't stop messing around. So, there you go. Yeah, making a lot of progress. These times are much faster than what I originally had, so I will have to fix the timer on this one, though, because not everything is completely accurate, so... Siberia and Alcatraz are definitely inaccurate because I forgot to time it properly, so... But yeah, without a doubt, that was a big improvement. So I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing next. If exactly I'm planning on going for. I guess I'm just going to do what I did yesterday and just go for some more Frogger 2 90% runs. Continue the grind for a sub 12 run.